Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to make a textured low pony with a hair flower detail right there. I love this uni wig. I've had it since Christmas. It's a very simple style. I've got my pink pewter bracelet. We're going to get ready to go. Only takes a couple pins and a couple rubber bands, nice and secure. So we're going to start by taking a small section up top here. You don't need much hair at all. You're going to rubber band that piece together. Usually wrap it twice, more if you have thinner hair. Create a hole in the middle and flip it through. Nice topsy-turvy, going back in time there. You can pull out some pieces, texturize it a little bit, give it some detail, add some fullness. Now you're going to take a small section from that little ponytail you just created. You want to make sure that the hair is even in length all the way throughout. You do not want hair that has layers through it. It's not going to be great. You're going to use this, clip it out of the way. This is the piece that you will later use to create a hair flower. Now take a single section from each side, bring it together, and you're going to rubber band that piece as well. And just like the first one, you're going to flip it under, do a topsy-turvy with that. Pull it up to the top and loosen up those sides there. Give it some added detail. You're then going to take larger sections from each side, bring those together, and this should be your final little added topsy-turvy ponytail that you do. You can create more or less detail with this style by creating more topsy-turvies, making them smaller or larger, and by the amount that you pull out to create your volume and kind of a boho look to it. So flip that around. This also keeps your ponytail turned in towards itself so that it doesn't try to flip out on you. I don't know if any of you deal with that. I do. It's really annoying. This stops that. Check your sides, make sure everything's right where it should be. The style would be adorable on a little girl for elementary school, kindergarten. She would love it. For added security, I'm taking my Invisibobble styler here and I'm just wrapping it once around. Now take that top section down and get it prepped. I love this Sexy Hair, Healthy Hair texture paste. It is new from them. It smells amazing. It is so creamy, like amazing. I'm in love with it. Rub it between your hands. Make sure it's evenly on both sets of fingers. Distribute it through the hair, and you're just going to create a 3-strand braid then. Keep that braid nice and tight. I'll lower my hands here a bit as I'm able to so that you can see how tight I'm keeping this braid. This is very important with these hair flowers, that you don't create too loose of a braid because they will just fall apart. And continue almost all the way down the hair. You're going to leave out the bottom few inches, which you will see I do. And the reason you want to leave these out is as you go to loosen up this braid, you need hair at the bottom to be pulled up into that. So starting from the bottom, you're going to start loosening up only one side of this braid, making sure that as you work up the braid, you are not retightening those petals down at the bottom. You want to work from large to small here, so your largest pancaked pieces should be at the bottom. And as you get closer to the top, you will see I'm simply loosening up the braid versus pulling it out on one side. You want to create like an angle happening on one side of the braid. Now you're going to begin wrapping this and creating the flower. So after the first turnaround, you're going to take a U-shaped pin you'll pin that into the center there. Wiggling it back and forth helps lock in the hair as you're pinning into the center of your flower. Continue wrapping and pinning as you feel necessary. Sometimes I get an entire flower wrapped before I feel the need to put in another pin. This hair is silkier, synthetic, and so I often have to stop and continue pinning as I go. Tuck those loose ends into it and pin them in, securing them. I had a little bit of a bubble here, and so I decided to go through, add in a pin to help close that gap up. Totally fine to do. You pin wherever you feel you need a pin at. And I hate whenever I can see a bobby pin, and right here I felt like I could see one, and I'm sorry because I know I'm covering the camera here a bit, but I moved that pin around and realized, hey, I don't need it. Great, that's wonderful. I love when that happens. So then I'm going to take my touchable hairspray from Sexy Hair, also fantastic. Just mist it over, smooth down any crazy flyaways, add my perfect little last details there, fluff up my ponytail, give it some added texture, and voila, I have got my textured pony. Thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it.